So hi everyone. So previous video we saw how we can insert collection document in MongoDB, as you can see before. So those who are not watching that video, please click the I button, then you can watch that video. So currently what we need to do, so this is like hard coded value, okay, username and password, and we are inserting only specific query only and specific value in the MongoDB. So what we need to do, we need to separate this all as a function. So for connection we need to create one function, and for insert we need to create another function, and for update one more function, and for find also we need to create separate function. So let's start how we can do that one. So here you can you enter and define. I'm just creating one function for only connection. So here I'm adding get connection. Okay. So inside get connection, I'm giving one tab here, and I will try to handle exception handling. So for exception handling, what we need to do, the steps are quite simple. So we need to use try block. So inside try block, I want to print this connection value. Okay. And the exception block, what we need to do, as we know before, for is there any exception for that scenario, we are using except block. I will also put the document of the official document, then you can go through that and get some more ideas. So here I am adding exception. So we are printing, I just printing that exception as exception. Like instead of this after as whatever value if you want, then you can put. So here I am adding exception, and if in case any exception, we can print that one. Okay. So here I am adding exception. Okay. So this is the method we are going to use for get connection only. See, if you are calling this method, then must be that is some value, right? So in here it will print only, but we need not that one. We want to return that value. So then only second function we can use this method. We can reuse this method. Okay. So for that, this db name, right? So here I am calling outside try block db name equal to none. If in case any value is coming from this URL, then it will print that value, or else it will print none. So how we can do? Outside except block, we are returning that one. So here return db name. So this db name will refer this one and refer this one. Whatever value it is coming from this URL, if is there any value, then it will print from here and here also. If there is no value, then directly it will print none. This is the get connection method. So now we need to do what? We need to create for insert. Here we are doing previous video insert. We will need to use get and update. So these three method we can complete this video. So next video I will guide you how you can iterate and how you can paste the username and password from MongoDB, this username and password to directly we can dynamically we can call here. Okay, no need to hard code here, and here also we can also do one by one upcoming videos. But be patient about these videos, like some tricky things I need to do here, and you can also get some more ideas. Okay. Now we need to create one insert method. So how you can do? So same process, I'm adding insert single insert single document. You can give any name as per you want. So after adding this one, what we need to do, we are just whatever we done previous method, same thing we will do here. Let me give tab. I'm just giving one backspace. Okay, so here it is not referring the DB name, but it is showing DB name is not defined. So what we need to do, so whatever DB name we written here, right, we will apply here. So here what I need to do, here I am calling DB underscore name. So this variable will call this variable. Okay, now I will call get connection method. That's it. So here we will return the DB name object, and here it will store in this variable, and this variable, from that variable we are fetching the collection. Okay, so this is the one thing, and same scenario we need to do here also. We need to use try block. So inside type try block we will create that positive scenario, and for exceptional we will use except block. Here exception as exception, and we need to print that exception also. Okay, and one thing need to do here, one thing I notice here, we are doing what, we are hard coding that query here. So whatever query we want to add in that specific collection, that one we are adding here. So upcoming steps, what we need to do, we need to change this thing. Okay, so for that scenario, here I am calling what, here I am calling this query, right, query and collection, right. So here I am adding one more thing, collection name. Okay, here I am calling collection. This one we are not using for hardcode value, and a comma, we need to use this query. Okay, query means for filtering purpose, so I am using here query, and one more is required projection. I am adding this one as a none. Why I am adding, because if in case there is no projection, then what we need to do, so it is working as a property, like it is working as a non property without non property also. So we need to call that here also. I am just removing this one because it is hard coded one, so we need to do it dynamically. And this one also hard coded value, I am calling collection name. Okay, so here, sorry, one second, query query. Then one more thing, see, whatever you are adding here, right, it's highlighting here also, because it is indicating that specific attributes. And here I am adding projection. That's it. And after adding this one, this collection data also we need to return, right. So then only we will refer to other bot or other method. So for that, copy this name. So after copy this name, here you can add as a none. So whatever we done previous method, I just copy none and return that none. If in case any value, then it will return the value. If there is no value, then it will return none. So collection data. So this collection data same as this one. So this is for insert. So we can do for same as get method and update method. So here I paste here. Here I just change. So upcoming videos we will create more method, okay, more automation bot and that kind of thing. So this is one demo actually how you can do. Here I am calling find. So you can use find or find one. We will use upcoming videos, okay, no worry about it. This is for a find method. So same we can use for update. Here see, this is single, right, so we can use find one. So for find purpose multiple things, so we will check that one by one. So this is one Okay, it's a single document, so all I'm adding one. So just let me change the method name only. Update. Okay, this is the thing we done now, and the collection data, all the things it also done. So this is one automation bot. So how we can use this one? I created this bot, but it is working or not, we need to test that one, right? So for that purpose, see here I am just let me high level I just show you. See how you can use. For executing this bot, we need to use one main method. Okay, so here I'm adding if hyphen hyphen. There is a method, we can reuse this one. How we can reuse? No need to multiple times adding and multiple times removing, it's very difficult. So we need to reuse this method. That's why I created a separate method. So we will call this method in each DAG. So those who are not understanding DAG, right, so click the I button and check all the videos. I already completed all the things, so you can get more ideas. So here I am calling what actually see I am calling this method, and inside here we need to pass the argument. So how we can do? So first is collection name. So collection name what? So here I am adding collection name. You can see here collection name what here? Collection name is config. So I copy here and put here. This is the collection config. Then second step what? Query. What query I want to do? What things I want to insert? So I am passing this one here. I want to pass a name A, B, C. You can give anything. Then again I'm asking age. I am adding like 25. Okay. Control S. After adding this one, so this will refer what? So this will refer as a collection name, query and projection. See, I am not adding any projection here, but I am adding none. None is indicated as there is no value. If you are adding also, it will pick that one instead of none. So I am executing this one. Let's see what happen. I am also not sure what it will happen. We can see if in case any error. So it will take some few seconds to execute that specific method, because we are adding for specific method here only. See, it's done. So it is creating one object. So it's confirmed that it is working. For our scenario, we need to refresh here. So here you could see, right, it is creating one dictionary and adding that name and age. That means insert method is working fine. That is confirmed. So now we need to do what? We need to remove this one. I just caught this one. Okay, this is confirmed one. Now we need to check. This get single document for confirmation this bot is working fine or not. So here what we need to do, let me copy this method and paste here. Sorry, 1 second. I just copy again this method. See, I'm copy this get single document, this one, and this is the collection name. Here what we need to do, we need to query. Okay, so here I'm query what actually I just query means filter. So in SQL query I think you guys have done something like how you can filter by using specific name, how you can find. Okay, so by using this one control S, I just filter like again I execute this one. So I'm getting age, name and age from this method. This is working fine, but I want to filter only name and age. How you can do? So that time projection will work. Give one comma, again query. So here we need to add like I don't want to print this ID. So this ID I am adding underscore ID. Whatever specific key name, same key name you can add here. Okay, after that give one colon and 0. 0 indicate as you want to remove that one. Execute again. So here you could see, right, here we are printing only name and age, not like that ID value. So that means find method is working fine. Sorry, this get single document is working fine. So now I just got this one. Here I am printing again for update, checking that update is working or not. So here I am changing that method update, and that's it. So whatever method we are adding here, that method will call here. Here we need to do what? We already let me delete this one. I will tell you why I delete. See, in previous video we done username and password. So this username password how we will fetch, because currently we created only single document, that's why we are iterating and we are fetching. But in future must be we will create multiple documents inside this collection, right? So for that we can add one primary key, one key. By using that key we will fetch this value and username and password. So that one I am going to do now. So here we can do what? See, name already added. Sorry, not name, I think we need to modify. Here I am using username. Let me copy this key value. This is username, and this is the value. Okay, this is the value I am using here. So this is one thing. So this is the filter, one primary key. From this one we need to filter that one. So what projection we need to give? For projection I want to update one value, name. Okay, I want to update one name. So how you can do? So here okay, here I am adding like a name, one name I am adding. So inside name I want to pass, I want to create one specific name for this specific document. So these all are indicated as a document as MongoDB language. So here I am adding email config. Okay, this key we are using only for email config. So let me save this one. So after done this one, let's execute and see what it is creating. Update only work with dollar operator. Okay, so we need to do what? Actually we need to set this value. So we are filtering this one, but we need to set this value from this key. So how we can do? So here let me code this one, let me control X. So now we need to set, so dollar set. So this keyword, sorry, S is missing. A set keyword we are using for set the value. So I'm giving one colon and adding one curly brackets and adding this name. This key it will filter first this value inside this this MongoDB, and we are using set keyword. So whatever value we want to set within this specific key, so this is value we want to set. That's it. So after adding this one, we need to execute this one again. Let's see what happened. See, it's creating one object. So whenever you can see one object, that means it's affected that specific collection data. So let me refresh. So here you could see, right, it is adding one name, email config. That means update also working fine. Let's see, we can use this filter criteria in get part, and let's see that is also fetching or not, because we used for upcoming videos, so we need to reuse only. We need not multiple times writing script and done that one. It's difficult, right? So it is also a boring one. And here we need to do what? Projection is not required. So let me remove this one. Okay, before removing, let me code this one, because we need to filter this one, right? So I am removing these steps and I'm adding instead of this one, I'm adding this one, because now we need to filter by using this key and value. So let's execute. Sorry, I forgot to remove this one. Let me remove. Control S. Here get document config added. Let me see, is there any affected or what? No. So let's execute again. Now you can see I am getting username, password and name also. But I want to see only this. I don't want to see this one. So we already done that one. Give comma underscore id colon 0. That's it. Control S. So here you can see only username, password and name. I don't want to print this name. Let's copy this one. Let's give one comma and add that one also. Name, then 0. Save. Run this one. See, only I got username and password. Okay. So this video this much only. So upcoming videos what I need to do. I will add a username. See, here I am getting username and password. So this method, this get single document method, I will call this bot, this email helper bot. Those who are watching this bot first time, right, please complete that series so you can get more ideas. So here instead of username and password, I will call that method here, means that bot here, and from there by using Python iterator, I will iterate that username here and password here. So we will dynamically, without hard coding that username password, we can execute our bot. So that is my aim, without hard coding any value. So this value also we will upcoming videos we will dynamically do that one. We don't need to hard code that value. For this video, that much only. Those who are I think working in IT sector, right, I think this video might be helpful, or student also might be helpful. So thank you so much.